G'day legends, welcome back to another Friday Arv install. Now this week, we're doing something special. So we had a request, and I thought it was a great idea. Sorry legend, I can't remember your name, but we had a request on Instagram to do a fire extinguisher bracket for in the tub of the Ranger. So we've decided, I quite like this idea. He even said chuck it up onto the top, and I was like, it's a pretty good idea, and we found a great spot to do it. So we've done a left and right one. So you're going to absolutely love this, which you've obviously already seen, because that's why you're here. Keep forgetting that. And that's why you're here. But for this install, you're going to need 8mm, 13mm, and a 4mm Allen key. Was that 4? Yeah, 4mm Allen key. We'll supply you with these 4 bolts. So these ones here are, these are for bolting the fire extinguisher bracket to it. We'll also supply you with 3 bolts, which will bolt it to the car. Now, first step, fire extinguisher safety. Now this is always important. I don't give safety advice, disclaimer. I'm just giving some tips and stuff on how you should look after your fire extinguishers. Now, number one thing we've always been taught, tag on here, right? So for example, it's October 23 right now. So you go down here, you can zoom in there, El. You see 23, you go to October, right? October 23, you put a mark there at X, or you put a center punch there or something. So whenever you look at this, every 12 months, you need to do something with it. 12 months, yeah, every 12 months. So you'll see this in October next year, and at a minimum, you need to pull it out, check it, make sure it's still good, make sure your pins are intact, so obviously your pressure's in the green still. Make sure your pins are intact, everything's good, the bracket's good. Pop it out, obviously the bracket, you pull it out, and you want to tip it upside down, tip it back, do that a few times, leave it upside down for bloody, give it a shake, and leave it upside down for, I don't know, a couple of minutes, right? Just let everything turn around and settle, because this stuff tends to settle and go a bit hard. So if you, in a car, it won't be as bad when it's moving, so it'll bounce a lot and move around, and the G-force will move it a bit. But generally when they're sitting on a wall and they do not move, they're like this for 12 months. Everything just settles down and builds up quite hard. So very important, because you don't want to get to the day that, hopefully you never have to, but the day that you need to use this, and pull it out, pop the pin, and it's useless to you. So you want to make sure you do that. I can't remember off the top of my head how long they last for, so be mindful of that as well. Look it up. Do you remember, Mick? Expiry date on these? Nah. So yeah, I can't remember, but just you can Google it. Google will tell you all this anyway. But it's definitely important. There's no point buying a fire extinguisher and putting it in the car and not looking after it, because obviously they're not there for show. They're there to be used when you need them, just like a first aid kit. So that out of the way. Fire extinguisher, the one we've used is the Firebox, 1 kilo. You can buy these at Repco, Super Cheap, BCF, any of the major players sell these things. They're about 44 bucks or something from memory. Very easy to get hold of. That's why we went with this one, because you can buy it absolutely just about anywhere. So these, I believe these are the most commonly stocked. So you pop the thing real easy, pull the fire extinguisher out. First thing we look at here is the bracket goes this way, up into this corner on the left hand side here for this one, or the right hand side will be the opposite. You got these 3 slots here. Now these 2 are for your bolts. If you have a wild track, we're going to add a few more holes in here, but you'll have some there's some bolts back here that'll have some holes there that'll go over. And you've got some captive nuts up under here. So up under this lip, you'll see a couple of captive nuts there that you want to actually look for, because that's where these sit on top of, and then your bolts go through into those nuts, and then one into the back pillar here. So very, very easy to install. Now, the other cool thing is, if you don't have a fire extinguisher on, if you want it, you can put your fire extinguisher on, but you can also hang off it as well. So we put cool slots and everything in. And as you can see, there's someone working in the background. There's a lot of noise going on today, because we're 3 days out from leaving for Adelaide for the 4x4 show. The jelly roll's still in pieces, the bread roll's in pieces, the trailer's finished at least. The stands are kind of like half built. There's just chaos, absolute chaos, and not a lot of sleep getting done, but we're gonna make it. It's just crazy. A lot of what?
A lot of drinking getting done.
Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna lie. Last night we did have a few too many beers. Cheers, legends. Stay hydrated. So we'll line him up with your bloody slots here. Put a bolt on and a nut. Line that. I swear I just done that up all the way. Okay. Now it's done up. God damn. Now you're gonna pull him. I'm gonna set it as far back as I can because that would be ideal for me. Now you just want the bracket on for now so we can get all the bolts in. Formal Allen key and 8mm socket. Oh yeah, look at that. That's marvelous. So this is just gonna go. Doink, like that. Boom! Righto, so next step is I need to climb in here and I got a bunk pelvis still, so bloody. Yes, Dr. I think his name's Dr. Pretty sure he's Dr. Kwong, to be honest. Little Asian fella up the road, that's that. Oh, Jesus. The best physio I've ever been to, I tell you. Unreal. So, we'll lie down here. I'm gonna get out. 3 bolts. Now, I don't know if you can see under there, Al. Can you see these couple of nuts? Where are they? There's one there and one here. So we're going to pick up these nuts. The other one's going to pick up on them. We got another bolt just here. So, first captive nut. Oh, bless me. Bless me.
Bless you.
Thanks, Al. You're the best. So we'll put the front one in first. Right. Let me give you a tip. You see this Stanley knife, right? So King Crane make these Stanley knives and they actually retract and fold back in half like that, right? And they open again. So when you finish using them, Michael, you fold them back in half and leave them lying around. So, otherwise the next guy comes along to do something, he gets cut.
I left it open so you didn't hurt your pelvic getting it open.
Such a wanker. But anyways, knife safety, you're going to teach everything. So you put the front bolt in so you get plenty of flex and play here. Then we're going to put this left one in, this back one in here. Get that one started, and then we need the 13mm for that one. I apologise for noisy in the background. Just want to run that in past that so it's not the way. And you want to put the second bolt. So the second captive nut up here, we're going to put the second bolt on it. Rightio. So I've got them up there, it's all sort of lined up. So we're going to bolt this up. Put that one up. We're going to bolt this one. That'll work, eh?
Right.
It's beautiful. So, don't do what I did. I put it on the second set of slots up. You need to put it on the bottom slot. If you've got a smaller fire extinguisher than this, you go second up. Make sure you go on the very bottom set of slots and it'll sit just that little bit lower. But that still works, no problem. So, that's really, really good there. And that's a wrap on this one, legends. Let me sit up and find me beer. If you like this content, make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a comment. It makes a huge difference. And best of all, make sure you ding the little notification button because we do get out and do a few trips and take the rigs out and test them out and do some camping. Let's be honest, 95% of the time it ends up in absolute chaos and schmuzzle and everything just gets broken and there's all sorts of drama going on, but we have a good time. So make sure you tune in and check out some of our content videos as well while you're at it. Don't forget all the merch as well. Oodles of products now, still coming out weekly. We've got heaps going on. Right, legends, thanks for all the support. We'll see you next week.